Well, welcome to Bolton. This is the home and kennels of young trainer Josh Fitton, who I'm pleased to say is alongside me now. Thank you for having us here today. And an unusual setup for your kennels, 6 kennels in the back garden. And this is the house that you pretty much grew up in.
Oh, it is. I've been here all my life with them, and it's been great having the dogs. I've always grown up with the dogs, and I've grown up here, and it's good.
And of course, you live with your grandma and granddad. Your granddad is the one responsible for getting you into the dogs. He's steeped in history in the sport. Is it something that you've enjoyed?
I've loved it, every second of it, no matter what. Even if I weren't racing, I'd still be with the dogs, and they're great dogs to work with, no matter what they are, and I love it.
Yeah, I'm very, very proud of him. Obviously, as I say, he listens, he's learning, he's not big-headed, it doesn't mean anything to him. He's fortunate that he's had some decent dogs to play with, and he looks after them phenomenally well, looks after them. He's more concerned about the welfare of the dogs and how they look more than how they run at times, and I say, well, they've got a race. But yeah, he's into the game and he loves it, and the passion's there, and as long as the passion's there, he'll do well.
You're only 20 years old, and it pretty much is your life, isn't it? You don't really do much else other than work and dogs, do you?
That's it. Work and dogs and work again.
Nights out with your friends?
No, dogs. Every night of the week, every morning.
Would you wish for something different?
No, I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love it. I love being with the dogs. Honestly, yeah. I prefer to be with the dog than a person. No, they are. It's great.
So, as a young person in the sport, what are your views on the state of the industry at the moment? Do you see a long-term future for yourself?
I don't know. Not unless it changes drastically. There's only people at the top that can do that, and everyone's trying to make a difference, but there's only so much one person can do. Everyone needs to get together. They need to look at what needs to be done, and they need to change it.
I don't know where the trainers are going to come from. If you look at now at most of the GBG trainers, they're all elderly because they've all been in the game a long time. There's no up and coming young trainers. They're not coming through from independence. They're just not doing it, and it's not there. And I think that is the sad thing. The game now seems to be just orientated by bootmakers and gambling. Don't get me wrong, I used to love a gamble on the independent scene. It doesn't bother me anymore. I watch the dogs run. If they win, great. If they don't, it's one of them things.
You certainly know how to handle a dog, don't you? What would be the things, if I said to you, are important in training dogs? What do you think?
Giving them a lot of exercise, keeping them well fed, keeping them groomed, and just making sure they're happy, content, and just giving them a lot of space to relax when they're not training. It's just keeping them happy is key.
Your granddad has a company which is a supplier of windows and doors that you work for. What does a regular day look like for you?
Regular day would probably be waking up around 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'll go and walk the dogs. My granddad will clean out the kennels, feed them, and have them ready for when I come back, and we'll feed them. I'll go off to work, and my granddad will be letting them out every couple hours, make sure they're emptied out, make sure they're happy, they're walking about. And I'll come home around 4:30 and walk them again, and from there on they'll get a good 2-hour walk morning and night.
And even though you live in a very residential area, you do have some nice walks around here that you take them?
Yeah, there's a nice long big industrial estate to go around, and there's a golf course right near there, and it's really nice to walk around. They get good long walks. There's plenty of fields and country lanes around here that keeps it different every day.
2 hours walking morning and night, so I would think it's quite a lot for most kennels, but why do you think that is a good thing?
When I see them out on the lead, they're very different dogs, and they need to be out and they need to be looking at things. That's what they need.
Do you think it's because of that walking that they're quite content in the kennel, and your kennels are very quiet, which is a good job considering where you live?
No, it is a good job. They're good, well-behaved dogs. But yeah, they do. They need walking. They need a lot of attention to make sure that they are happy and they're content.
It was Tremora Sonic, really, who put you on the map, wasn't it? And she was a great bitch for you.
No, she did the Steel City final night in 2017. She flashed out and won that night, and it was a Sky night. And she won a good few races for us, really good races. She was a brilliant bitch for us.
What an experience for you, and did you enjoy all the attention that it brought you?
No, yeah, it was really good, yeah, really nice. Obviously, the Sky nights that she won for us, it were really nice, and it enabled me to meet a few trainers that I wouldn't have really known. So it has, it's really helped.
And obviously she's now back breeding in Ireland. You still go and see her and get one out of each litter of her pups, don't you?
Yeah, she's had a litter of pups to good news now, with 8 pups in the litter. She's just coming season again, and so that's up to Dave. We'll see whether we breed off her again. But she's been a really nice bitch, and she's having a nice rest now. She's got good big paddocks to run around in.
Can you ever imagine yourself doing anything else or not being involved in greyhounds?
No, dogs have been my life since I was 4-year-old. It gives something for me and my granddad to do, and I like doing that with my granddad. It's a really good hobby to have and a really good thing to do.